How do you leave your safe home and travel far away to help people you don't know? It takes deep faith and huge courage. This is the true story of Dr. Katharina L. Schellenberg. She was the first lady doctor sent by the Mennonite Brethren Church to the mission field in India. In 1907, she arrived in India. Her job was to follow Jesus' simple plan: preach, teach, and heal. Dr. Schellenberg brought modern medicine to the Deccan Plateau, a place where people were sick and suffered greatly. Her goal was clear: show God's love by taking care of their bodies. The people in India were desperate. The average person lived to be only about 25 years old. Diseases like cholera, typhoid, and smallpox spread quickly. Many were too poor for medicine, and some only came to the mission hospitals when they had no other hope. The medical team was motivated by the Bible. Jesus commanded them to heal the sick. Giving free medical aid was a powerful way to show God's love, making people more open to hearing the gospel. Doctors and nurses treated thousands every year. Their job was simple: heal the sick body and point the suffering soul to Jesus Christ. Dr. Schellenberg was a pioneer. She helped start the medical work at several places, including Mulkapet. Nagar Kurnool was the first mission site to get a real hospital. In 1912, she ran that hospital. Because of the healing work, the church grew fast. Over 260 people were baptized in that area in just a few years. Later, she moved to a new station, Shamshabad. She prayed constantly for a new permanent hospital building. In 1927, her prayers were answered, and they started building. On January 1st, 1928, she dedicated the new hospital. After 21 years on the field, her dream had come true. She worked in that hospital for another 17 years. She was faithful and devoted. She was usually the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. Even in the middle of the night, if someone was suffering, she would go to them. She showed a deep, real love for the people she helped. Being a missionary was not easy. The first workers faced huge problems. One of the first missionaries, Reverend Hebert, had to go home because of sickness after only 18 months. Others, like Mrs. Anna F. Bergtold, died and was buried in the mission compound. They were constantly at risk from the tropical heat and disease. The work was massive. The MB mission field covered 10,500 square miles. That's a huge area. It had over 1,800 villages and 1.5 million people. Missionaries had to cover hundreds of villages each. They needed more workers to talk with all the people who wanted to hear the gospel. Dr. Schellenberg herself was known for her strong will and patient spirit. She rarely took a vacation, choosing to stay and care for her patients and garden. She was a respected leader and gave wise advice to her co-workers. Because she was so humble, loving, and helpful, people called her a true mother in Israel. On January 1st, 1945, Dr. Katharina L. Schellenberg passed away. She had given almost 38 years to the mission. She was the only doctor our mission ever sent, and her life proved the power of sacrificial service. People deeply mourned her passing. Her work, and the work of all the pioneers, built the foundation for the local church, the Andhra Mennonite Brethren Church. The healing ministry helped create a strong community that now trains its own preachers and teachers. This is the enduring result of following the call to preach, teach, and heal. The need for help continues. The mission is still vast. The Bible says, "Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he would send forth laborers into his harvest." Dr. Schellenberg gave her life to the suffering. The work continues. How will you answer the call today?